Hey y'all, I'm Will and I uploaded the first video on this channel in September 2023 and got monetized about 3 weeks later. Today I'm gonna talk about the roller coaster ride that was my channel growth, the expectations I had about running this channel, and how reality was a lot different, tips on starting a new art channel, and why I'm actually gonna be leaving this channel soon. Hopefully this video will give you better insight about what it can be like to run an art channel or help you run your own art channel. There's a lot to talk about, so let's get into it. Okay, so if I was someone who didn't know me and I found my channel through my first video, I would be pretty confused because how can a new channel with like 5 subscribers get a video to 50k views in a month? How is this first video good enough on a content and editing level that it did so well? Was it just luck that this brand new channel blew up? Here's my secret. This isn't actually my first channel. I have another channel that I made content on for a couple years before I opened the channel you're watching right now. On that channel I learned how to make videos interesting, how to script, and even how to talk. But what I mean to say is, I didn't just pop off with the first video I ever made. I wasn't born with insane editing skills, and unfortunately, I have social anxiety, so I had to learn how to talk into a microphone in my 20s. I wanted to make YouTube my job, or at least part of my job, because honest to God, I do not like going outside and my skills involve getting shit done on my own. My previous channel didn't work well, so I opened this channel to try again from scratch. The first video on here was not a random stroke of luck, it was strategically planned. I had seen other small channels get lots of views on redesign videos where they redesign characters from a popular franchise. One of the most popular things at the time was My Little Pony redesigns. However, I'm not part of that fandom. I picked Gravity Falls instead since it's a show I had brain rotted over and because I didn't really see many redesign videos for it, meaning if people liked the concept, my video would be one of the only ones on this platform. The video itself didn't pick up traction until about a week after, but oh boy, once it did, it steamrolled. So my strategy had paid off. I got monetized 3 weeks after the upload and hit 10k subs about a month after. But things weren't as easy as they seemed. First of all, it's super easy to look at other people's channels and think to yourself, this seems easy enough, I can do this. But guys, actually running a channel is hard. I got my hopes up so many times only to feel crushed when some videos didn't do well. After the first video, I posted a couple more, expecting everything to do just as well as the first one. My second video didn't gain that much traction. The third one popped off, and then I posted OC content which did okay, all things considered, but not well enough to make it a sustainable career. From there on out, the same pattern occurred. A few videos popped off, some flopped really hard, and some did okay. What really confused me though was that I had seen videos similar to the ones I was making, which flopped on my channel, but did really well on other channels. And my video quality at that point was pretty good. There was a discrepancy between how much work I put into these videos and between the views and consequently the money I got as well. 600 euros might seem a lot for one video, but if you consider that the art and editing for it took me over a month to complete, I would not have been able to live off of that at all. And this is for one of my best performing videos. My videos simply weren't performing well consistently, and I was absolutely getting burnt out from trying to get views instead of doing what I like and enjoying the process. I thought once I hit 20k subscribers, every video should be able to reach a wider audience, but instead it almost felt like the opposite. Even at almost 40k subscribers now, it still feels like this, except I now understand why. This is the section where I tell you about the mistakes I made and misconceptions I had, so you can make better decisions than me. Mistake 1. Trying to chase what's popular. This is probably one of the most common things people try to do, and it's not always a mistake because trends can help you grow your channel. But if all you do is chase what's popular on other channels because you think it will get views, and you don't make the content you actually want to make, you will very likely get burnt out. If there is a trend going on and you have a fun idea to put your own spin on it, or you have something important that you need to say about it, I'd say go for it though. None of this is black and white and there's always some nuance to it. Mistake 2. trying to trick people to watch your OC content. I did this one big time, okay? Basically, my goal was always to make content focused on my original characters, but I didn't think it would draw people in, so I made content about bigger fandoms like Owl House and Gravity Falls at first. This ties in with the misconception that nobody wants to watch OC or original content on YouTube, and that most people just want to watch art videos about established fandoms. I was a big time believer in this until I noticed multiple smaller channels blow up with OC content that I never would have thought a larger audience would be interested in. It is definitely true that the audience of established fandoms is easier to reach because YouTube's algorithm already knows the fandom and it knows who wants to watch videos about it, and it doesn't know who your evil gremlin OCs are, yet. Though YouTube does know OC content as a general category by now. The issue with the fandom video strategy is that if you do attract an audience, most of them might not care about your OCs, which can make your OC videos or videos for a different fandom absolutely flop because YouTube gives your new videos to your established audience first. If they are there for this fandom content only and you give them OCs, they probably won't watch much of the video or click on it at all. This is also super important to know because your video can be amazing and super entertaining and still flop if it's handed to the wrong audience first. I used to be super upset and question my skills when videos flop, but realizing this made me feel a lot better about my videos. There is absolutely a big audience for OC videos, so if your main goal is making OC content, make that OC content. And this also doesn't just apply to OC content either. If you're unsure if the type of videos you're trying to make can work well on YouTube, try to find channels that do similar content and see how they are doing. Mistake number 3. Thinking my channel would work like an established channel with 300,000 subs that get hundreds of thousands of views on every video. If you're a big art channel on YouTube, you can pretty much post any art related video and it will do well because you already have a dedicated audience that will show the algorithm many people like this video. If you're a smaller channel, it doesn't really work like that. One thing I think held my channel growth back is the different types of videos I try to make. My original audience was there for redesign content, but then I also tried to make real talk videos with speed painting footage, animatics, animated story times, and OC content. All of my redesign videos did super well, or at least good, even the OC ones, where other videos had a tendency to flop, with the outliers being the art fight video and the AI protection video, which I assume did well because there was a general demand for it at the time. For the beginning, it seems more effective to settle on one type of content so that people who find you through one video are more likely to also enjoy your other content. But also, you need to make sure you enjoy making these types of videos, because if you don't, you're gonna get hit by some big ol' burnout. Mistake number 4, not enjoying what you're making. I didn't make videos I wanted to do, I made videos I thought the algorithm would like, which is not great for the channel or me. Let me put it like this. If you make content you don't enjoy making, you will attract an audience that enjoys the content you don't enjoy making, so you have to make more of it to keep getting views and it will burn you out. If you actually give the content you want to make a shot, you also have a chance to get the audience who enjoys watching what you enjoy making, and it can be a symbiotic relationship. And just to clarify, to enjoy doing something doesn't mean it's never hard, but it means that it doesn't suck the life out of you and you want to keep doing it over and over. In fact, something can be super hard, but if you enjoy doing it, it's not gonna drain you as easily. I will say that this can also factor in with mental health, so if everything exhausts you or you have no motivation and would rather lay on the floor 24/7, you're not alone, but it's probably time for a trial run of therapy. Now, if you're already stuck in the loop of making videos you don't enjoy making, I have a pointer for you. Mistake number 5, being too afraid to start over. I don't really hear this one being talked about a lot, but don't be afraid to abandon your channel if you feel like you are not reaching the right audience. If you have a channel that gets less than 1000 views on most videos with a low sub count, I'd probably keep that channel and just keep trying. But if your channel has less than a few thousand views consistently with no outliers that are way higher, but you have like 10k subs or more, dump it. Same goes if only a specific type of content does well on your channel, but it's not what you want your channel to actually be about. I know this is super hard, especially if you do have a lot of subscribers. I abandoned my 35,000 subscriber channel and I'm about to put this almost 40,000 subscriber channel on pause to open up a new one. Again. The thing is, you don't lose anything by opening a new channel. You can still upload on your old channel if you want to, and if the new one doesn't pick up the pace, you can return anytime. But if the new one does pick up, all you lose is old subscribers that didn't enjoy the content you enjoy to make. If the tips so far were kinda helpful, but you'd like to have a second pair of eyes to look at your art channel, I'm gonna be doing a live stream where I review your channels. You can join for free, all you need to do is fill out the form I linked in the description. I will announce the live stream in my community tab, as well as the pinned comment under this video, once I settled on a date. But if you wanna be sure you don't miss it, join my Discord and grab the stream tag role. The first step of creating a new art channel is to find out what you like doing and how you can make that into a video. If you already know this, congrats, you can go make a video. If you don't know yet, it's time to mess around and find out, because if you skip this step, you're gonna run into the same issue as me, make stuff you don't enjoy, and then keep abandoning 30k subscriber channels like 50 times. But for the new channel I'm planning to make, I'm gonna edit a test video that might never see the light of day to test out what editing style I want to go for, what vibe the video should have, and what music works best for it. Also, if you have no experience with editing and don't understand things like watch time, viewer retention, and how to make good thumbnails, it's time to brush up on those, because that's gonna be half of your ticket to reaching the correct audience. Once you figure out something cool, I would start off with a video you're really excited about, that's fun for you to make, and that is similar to videos you plan to make in the future. Check if small channels made similar videos that got 10k views, or ideally, much more. How do they title their videos? What's in the thumbnail? You want to make sure their audience, and especially the algorithm, can see that your video is going to be similar to what they already enjoy watching from other creators. But make sure to put your own spin on it, or you might fall into the wrong audience trap again. Some people say you don't need any luck to succeed on YouTube, but I disagree. First, you need to be in a position where you can even make videos that will very likely not bring back any income in the beginning, if ever. Then you need to have the time and energy to develop basic skills to make videos, as well as access to some sort of computer, tablet, microphone, etc. You need decent mental health to not go insane when your videos flop, and either you need enough endurance to do this for as long as it takes to reach an audience, or to be lucky enough to have the algorithm understand who wants to view your videos early on. I could go on and on about all these factors, but the moral of the story is, don't beat yourself up for it if it doesn't work out the way you want it, because there are simply too many factors playing into it that you have little control over, if any. To conclude my rambling, over the time I have been making videos, I improved many skills I never thought I could improve at. I learned a lot about YouTube, social media, and got to talk to a lot of cool art YouTubers. I got people interested in my OCs, which is super cool, and I found people who want to commission me to draw for them, like, hell yeah. I also got to experience how to run a business, how to deal with taxes, and how to work with sponsors. So overall, even if I'm not at my goalpost yet, I have made some big steps forward, and I'm curious where I will go next. Okay, this ending bit is honestly just for the people who care about me or enjoy my content, so the rest of you can hop out now. As you guys may have heard throughout the video, I've been planning to open a new channel that's gonna be completely OC focused. I won't give you a link to it, and there's not gonna be content on it for a couple weeks, but if you know my OC universe, you should probably be able to find it anyways. I will announce it on my Discord and the other socials eventually, but that depends on how the new videos are doing. But yeah, I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna do with the Wilderod TM channel. I definitely won't be deleting it or anything, but uploads might become a bit more rare. I do have a video planned for January, but after that it might be pretty silent on here. I will still post things on my Patreon as normal. Patreons will probably also get access to the new channel before everyone else as well. If you guys want to keep up with whatever I do, the best place for that is my Discord, where you can pick role tags based on what you want to be notified for. Otherwise, you can also find me on Instagram and Blue Sky. Thanks for watching this far. Special thanks to the lovely people for making fan art and to my awesome Patreons. Will out.